catching the side of Invictus with the pants down. ViCi don't do that. You saw the T-side from ViCi on Nuke. That's when they're going to be facing off on Train. They're going to be holding all the usual angles. They're going to be waiting for the aggression, and they're not going to be caught off guard. And even if you get a kill, the trade will always be usually immediate. So it's not going to be that easy on the CD side either for the Mongolian squad.
No, it won't be. And we're back in our favorite office, but we still haven't moved up to the one you want. But this one will do.
I still prefer the one in Vertigo. I think that's my favorite now. But this is close. Close second.
It is. And I do like the work on the PGL sign. Our producers have said something very interesting, actually. We haven't seen Overpass, and I feel like we just don't ever see Overpass played in this region. What's going on there?
I don't know. Yeah, we've only seen like a couple of times, I feel like. You know what? I'm just going to pull up the stats. I'm going to see how many maps have been played. Because we've had like, what? Is this the... I don't know how many games, like the 39th map game being played. I don't know, but I'm just taking a look at the maps which have been played so far. A little bit of a tidbit for you guys. Again, Mirage the most played, no surprises. 28, Inferno 23, 22 for Nuke, and Overpass and Vertigo have only been played 5 times apiece. I feel like we've seen more Vertigo than Overpass, to be honest, but here we go. In a hit coming in from D13, wasting no time. They're going to get the bomb down. Annihilation doing a little bit of a mouse jiggle as well. And it is 5v5 with Zoking down 15 HP. It is going to favor D13 for a bit, but not for long. Jam Young, he finds Annihilation as his woes continue.
Well, Zoking takes down Mr. Camp right there with a kill onto Kaze. And now 3 versus 4, and that advantage in play for ViCi. Trying to hold on. It's Advent coming in for the retake. Another follow-up kill from Advent, and the round is done. The pistols is ViCi's. They only lose Kaze, and that's a convincing start.
They don't even have a kit. 5v5 retake. They lose 1 player, and they don't even have a kit, and they defuse it. That was a good retake from ViCi. At the same time, for D13, if you look at the way they played that post plant, not ideal, right? You have 2 players pushed up, but not in good... Oh, that's a sick shot from Jam Young. I didn't see how Annihilation died. Now I feel even terrible for him. He wasn't really in a bad spot. Tamir jumping out in the air, and Advent showing that, you know, he's not exactly the Advent of old. He can frag quite decently now. I'm going to look at his stats after this map, maybe, or maybe when we have an opportunity later on. But I feel like he's been putting in the numbers in the fragging department, as Kaze is going to get a tag and finishes off Annihilation with a nade. Leave my kid alone, Kaze. Annihilation's like... I feel bad for him.
Well, Alwyn taking down score. Rit is all gone, and that's just Tamir and Mr. Cap left alone, and they're being cleaned up. Tamir, that's one he should have got, but it's 2-0 for ViCi. They haven't lost a single player just yet. Mr. Cap, they try and change that. Position spotted, and he's shut down. 2-0 for ViCi, clean as you can get it.
Clinical, and yeah, unfortunate for... Tamir not to get the kill there, especially having to spin around with the MP9. It's not that hard to land 2 body shots with the Deagle at that range, but hey, the Deagle can be a cruel mistress at times. At least I know. But here we go. ViCi. Great upgrade. The MP9s upgraded to the AKs. Kaze still wheeling the scout, and it's a full eco for D13. The nades. Oh, they're burning a lot of Mr. Cap. Good night. Wait, what? He finds a spot, Dinko. He finds the spot to stay alive, but not for long. Nade from Kaze finds Mr. Cap. Annihilation replies back, but that's the first kill for Mr. Annihilation on his journey for redemption. Still looking like a bleak round here, as Almond's gonna, well, find Annihilation. Tamir with a flashbang, gonna try and get the bomb down, but they need to cross on over, and Jam Young, well, it gets the kill, but they might just get the bomb down, and that is mission accomplished if you're D13.
Yeah, that's the money picked up, and the extra cash is definitely going to be needed going into this gun round. Finally, they can get the AWP out in the hands of Annihilation early on, and they've got the rifles out in play. I'm actually kind of happy D13 get the start on the T side, to be honest, because I won't be misled or heartbroken when they get 12 rounds CT side and implode on the T side. Now we'll get to see how many T rounds they can post up, and we can manage our expectations, player.
I like how you become a realist, Dinko. Like how your whatever youthful romanticism has just been snuffed out in the 3 weeks of Asian Counter-Strike. I like it. I came into this event as a boy, I'll leave it as a man.
So it's definitely a turbulent time, and well scored. Flashbang assist Annihilate. He's being done by everyone. He's got flashed by his own teammate, shot by his own teammate. God damn it, Annihilation, what have you done? Have you broken a mirror? Have you seen a black cat? Have you walked under a ladder? What is going on? He's got all the bad luck today. 3 versus 3. Rhea cashes out Alman. And now it's Kaze and Jam Young into a 2 versus 3, a retake. And Kaze, oh, he hits the shot, but the glass, of course, stops a bullet from an ult.
Another one. Finds Raid. He knows where the second player is as well. I don't know if he... Oh, that was close there. Kaze. So good in these rounds. Mr. Cap doing the smart thing, not really facing him. Kaze aware of exactly where he is, but the USP is not going to win the duel. And that's the first round on board for D13. And an AWP retrieved as well, and that's going to be dropped over to Annihilation. All right, buddy. Tags up. Let's go. You've had a quiet game. Your worst map so far in PAL 2020. You've been abused, humiliated, attacked by even your teammates. And now you have your baby in your hands. Let's see what you got.
Rich is walking down Ivy. Alman's around the corner. Now he's going to get aggressive. The flashbang's there. Oh my god, that's disgusting. Just holds W. And well, it did take a long time. Luckily, there was a flashbang.
Are those bullets nerfed?
As well. Yeah, I don't know what they were doing. They were either nerf bullets or they were just non-existent and he was firing blanks. Picked up a movie prop or something.
Well, at least he gets a kill, Dinko. So that's there. Yeah, Annihilation, he was getting hounded by the utility from ViCi early on. Damn young. One. No, doesn't get a second, but that's okay. Score's left alone. He tries to go for the cross, but Annihilation now 1v4. This is never easy. The timing is absolutely abysmal as well. 30 HP, can't do anything. Gets on the ladder, and Zoking's gonna find him. And despite the one round won by D13, well, reality strikes back. ViCi Gaming 4-1, and at least for D13, they can eke out a pretty decent buy here. How? Where did the bullets go? Can we slow-mo that? I can kind of see the meme coming in. You can clearly see in a slow-mo. Bullets 1 to 5 clearly missed. 6 to 7. He moved. 8 to 9. I don't know how the meme goes, but you know which one I mean.
I don't, blah.
Wait, you don't know that? Like, it's about this player getting CSGO to something, and one of the Valve employees in Reddit, he replies back, you know, it's clear why the bullets missed, because bullets 1 to 5,
yes,
it clearly missed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that, yeah. Well, I mean, D13 are kind of a wounded animal right now. Annihilation has been shot by his teammate, he's been flashed by his teammate, he's been left embarrassed publicly, not only by us, but Alman as well. He's just had a terrible, terrible time so far. He's only got 1 kill. This time for redemption. This would be the best story arc ever.
An anime story arc, but depends on which anime, Dinko. Some anime
I think I've only watched like one anime,
depressing.
and it was like when I was 12 or 13 or something.
All right.
It was Attack on Titan, one of the ones that everyone watches as well.
Attack on Titan, it's pretty good, but like, I don't want this to be like a Berserk. I don't know if you watch Berserk, but that is extremely, like, it gets worse. It gets bad, then worse and worse, and you're like, he has come back now. Nope, it's still pretty terrible. As Tamir's going to find Advent. It's a nice opening pick. But caught out towards Ivy alone. Annihilation, there we go. That's more like it. Zoking's going to fall, and 1 by 1. Almond just going for the dry clear. That's very, very surprising. And Kaze, he smells it. He's like, oh, you know what? All the action's happening towards outer. Maybe he just might head on inner. He had the right idea, but the timing. Now the smoke's going to be a giveaway. Mr. Cap waiting for his teammates to come on over, and Kazi's going to catch him. That should be the rest of the team heading towards outer, but Jamyoung's still there, Dinko. Still waiting behind the smoke. He knows Raid's nearby in the vicinity. Who's going to find whom? Raid comes pre-firing and peeking around the corner, crouch peeking, and it's all on Kaze. 1v3, Annihilation legs him, and that is going to be Kaze fading away from the bomb site. With that, D13 to get around number 2. Already a better T side than what we saw from them against Invictus.
That's not... I mean, that's a positive way of highlighting something terrible, and I appreciate it, Black. They need a little bit of positivity. The world has been pretty grim lately. So,
that's true.
Positivity. Let's get it. Well, 2 rounds for D13. It's a long way to go, and it's not an awful start. They're still here available to compete. It's just whether or not they'll be able to deal with ViCi in this next round, who have gotten up in the hands of Kaze. But other than that, they'll have a couple of weaknesses. Zoking's able to pull out an M4. Advent will be able to do the same, but it's going to be pistols for Jamyoung and Almond. If I'm Advent, I know that he's going to drop one of those rifles, surely. Man played with a Glock in the last game. He's gonna drop a rifle.
Who's gonna drop it to?
Jamyoung
or Almond? Jamyoung has to be, right?
Yeah, it has to be.
Still waiting. Oh, what? No?
Okay. Maybe Almond is finally time to be selfish. I appreciate it. Advent realizing his own self-worth, Blah.
It's important to realize your own self-worth.
You remember Vertigo where he was popping off? We all underestimated him, and Advent popped off and killed everyone. Maybe it's time to do it again. He's boosted up on top of the server, coming around the corner. Young score. Will he go down? Who knows? Advent ready for them. Right around the corner to the left side, getting aggressive. Advent hits a couple of shots, now drops off. Smoke down, he'll just hide in behind the server.
Can't really escape though. Kind of stuck there for the time being, but at least he's got Kaze nearby to help if needs be. A little bit of a ruse, a little bit of a fake. Didn't go towards inner. As Almond finds Mr. Cap, and now they should know. They know it's coming in towards outer, but they're going to be walking in straight into Mr. Kaze's AWP. Tamir spots the player out. Information conveyed to Annihilation, but Kaze too quick on a trigger finger. Goes for the fast scope. That is scary. As Tamir now trying his best to somehow find his way into the bomb site. And at Kaze with a wall bang. Raid left alone in a 1v4. He finds 2, but Kaze, he's too good. 3k for him. That's going to be ViCi. Laying off a pretty iffy buy, and they've even taken away secondary op here, which I do believe will be wielded by Almond. Yeah, there we go.
Well, that's not a bad round for ViCi, and they're very good at these replies. This is what I talk about all the time when it comes to these better teams in the tournament. They're generally quite good at immediately finding success after a round loss. And for D13, who for me rely a lot on momentum, and I know that's a cliche for a lot of teams, but D13, it's very true. They need a lot of rounds in a row to start to get going. That's when they become a deadly force, I feel, is when they have those rounds coming together, the economy's looking good, they get that confidence and consistency. But if they're up against the likes of ViCi, where they're only winning 1 round here and there, they're not going to have enough money to get the AWP in Annihilation's hands often. He's not going to be able to get involved and deliver the impact we know he's capable of. And that's when the likes of ViCi are just going to keep dominating you over and over again. And Almond takes down Mr. Cap, they open things up, score a sprinkle of damage, his legs just shredded to pieces, and he crawls up the ladder.
So some pretty good upper body strength to do that, Dinko. This one's should be pretty comfortable for ViCi. Nice little setup they have here. If they do head towards inner, I feel like they have a chance of maybe getting the bomb done. They have the 1 flash with Tamir, but I say that they're going to use it up. And poor score. He shouldn't be the one peeking, but Annihilation. He finds Jamyoung. That's big. Oh no. Right? Oh, that's unfortunate. If he'd made his escape with the C4, he could have made his way towards inner. Annihilation could have cleared out the inner bomb side. He could have got the bomb down, and maybe there was a world where it could have happened. But Annihilation, he's looking for the kills here. But Kaze sitting out in the open, a little bit of an off angle. It's not much Mr. Annihilation can do. 62 for ViCi. Slightly a little too expensive. The money's still not that great. They wanted to keep at least 4 players alive, but you know what? It'll be fine.
It's a pretty good job from ViCi. 6-2 up now. Time for D13 to show us what they can do. The AK-47s out on every single player. Kaze with his AWP, looking for that econ pick. Although D13 are not going to be providing it yet. They're playing very passively right now, letting the utility come in from ViCi so that they can impact immediately on towards this A bomb site. Scores down and towards Pop Dog. Now the utility comes through. It's an execute, a smoke execute that Score's going to capitalize on. What a kill. Takes down Zoking. I love this set piece from D13. They wait out the utility from ViCi. They wait until the Molotovs are gone. Then they call the smoke execute into the bomb site. As soon as the smoke starts to fly, that's when Score gets the perfect timing to catch out the players looking the wrong way.
Yeah, they've been holding on to this for a while right now. Perfectly done. And even the way they peek Kaze, right? The moment he takes a shot, his attention was towards a player. So it's all off and gets taken down by a player flanking in. Raid. Jam Young. As backup, Raid's going to find Almond. There's another player nearby. Jam Young, the nade could find him. He is actually going to be adamant getting the kill. Bomb gets planted, but it's all again on the hands of Mr. Score. He's a 93 HP. He's got the AK. The bomb is planted for him, but he needs to win this duel or more or less just keep them off, try to isolate these fights. He runs out of bullets, almost gets a kill into Advent. A messy round, a clean execute, but in the end, ViCi still come out on top.
Yeah, and that's all down to Jam Young. I feel like he does such a good job at just staying alive and delaying the entire play from that spot. If he goes down, then obviously the bomb site's been taken. They have control of that side of the bomb train, which allows them to play from connector. But Jam Young just pinches them, keeps them pressured towards that right side of the bomb train or left side from this perspective. And it really works quite well for them because Advent's able to come in and clean up and allows ViCi to pick up the round win.
Well, Young. It's really been the thing for the strange CD side for me. It's been everyone kind of stepping up for ViCi, right? It's not just been about the Zoking show, the Kaze show, or doesn't matter, even the Jam Young show. Everyone's pulling their own weight. There was a Chinese team a few years ago, Denko. The team name was POW. Pull their own weight. That was a fun team. I think a couple of these players are still around, I forgot. But here we go. Facet coming into its Zinno. And Jam Young, he is blind as a bat. There's nothing he can do. And he's going to get taken out early on. And Mr. Cap pushed up with a MAC-10, keeping the CDs at bay. Zokin's going to find Annihilation, though. Man doesn't get a break, but that nade is going to do so much damage. We had Kaze, Zoking, and Advent, a combined total of almost 100 HP. And Zoking still getting killed somehow, though. Mr. Cap pushing it through the smoke, and the flashbang is not good enough, but just kills everywhere. And it's going to be Raid to finish it off. I don't know what happened there in the past 5 seconds.
Chaos.
Everyone just died.
Chaos. That works out for D13. And the money's finally gone for ViCi, which kind of shows how close these rounds have been.
That was a really nice. You know what? The past 2 rounds have been some pretty good takes from D13. The first one towards outer, yes, it didn't go their way, but the second one towards in a Jam Young, like not a chance in hell. 2 brilliantly placed and timed flashes. Can't see anything. Gets taken down, and immediately saw how I think it was Tamir, or was it Mr. Cap? I forget. You know, with a MAC-10 just pushing up, using the utility, keeping the CDs at bay. Despite Zokin getting a couple of kills, D13 did do a very good job there. Jam Young and Almond. Mr. Cap peeks around the corner and 2 people, and that split second it took for him to make a decision as to whom to shoot towards, he's dead. So early man advantage again for ViCi. But weaponry advantage definitely favoring the Mongolian side.
Can't get too confident with them just yet. Fall out of their hands. He'd be ready for it. Well, Zoking comes around the corner. Rick goes down. That's another kill for ViCi. 2-man advantage now in play. A scary time for D13 as they can't afford to lose these rounds, but these are the ones they have to win. Must win rounds. And Advent, the spot players in towards T-Con. Nothing going to come of it. 30 seconds as they reposition. Molotov coming out towards the A bomb site. Follow up as well. Advent just staying alive on top of the blue train. Looks over the top. Annihilation goes down to the body shots. Oh no, it's all falling out of their hands. Score fights back. Tamir as well. It's still a 2 versus 3. I mean, it's winnable for T13, but there's 15 seconds. They've got to get onto the site right now and score. He'll catch Soaking, but at the time, it's too far gone, surely. They have to start planting immediately, and Armin knows this. He hears it. He goes forward, missed the shot, and now, finally, getting the kill through, but it's a 1 versus 1 up against Score. He spots his position, and he gets the kill. Armin will win it, and it's ViCi, the 4 spy. It works out for them, right down to the 1 versus 2.
That was hectic. Did you see that spray transfer from Score? That was filth. That was around D13 had no business taking it that close. Like the bomb shouldn't have got planted there. Just complete chaos, and I hope we see the replay there from Score. That spray onto, I forget who it was, for ViCi. Just a head poking out and just an AK spray control. My God, this guy is sick. It's really fun to watch D13, man, which is why I want some of these games to be closer. At least train, even though the scoreline says 8-3, I feel like this is going to be a much more closer affair than what we witnessed on Nuke. Here we go, replay coming out. Score. Look at this. Oh, look at that.
That's disgusting. It's a little unfortunate he doesn't win the round, though.
Especially after Almond kind of whiffed what... Oh, there we go. Replay again. Yo, that's just filth, man. And it's not just like a fluke. We've seen him pull off some ridiculous rifle rounds time and time again. Oh, here we go. It's kind of funny, despite ViCi being 8-3 up and winning that round, Kaze has a scout while Annihilation has a AWP. But this is kind of like the break round for both the teams, Nico. Look at the money for both the sides. Jamming's in $1,000, and he's the richest player in the server.
This is what I'm talking about, the economy game being such an important factor in this game for D13. They can grab control of it, and this is the perfect chance to do it. I mean, if they win this round against ViCi, they're right down to an eco. We've already seen they've had opportunities here at D13. They've had moments where ViCi have been on the ropes economically. They haven't been able to capitalize. I think the perfect summary was the previous round, where they lost to the 4 spot. And now D13 ready to hit in towards this lower bomb site. They have got a couple of players over here, but not much utility. Jam Young tosses the Molotov, and that's going to cause a lot of issues for D13 as they move forward. A little bit of damage being done. Mr. Cap dropped the 6 HP. He's on the oil train. He'll be taken down by Jam Young. Be looking for a little bit more, but the bomb plant coming through. Jam Young sprays away, gets rid of Rit, and now heads towards the top of the grey train. Annihilation is there with 1 kill. Zoking gonna go down as Jam Young looks for more. It's Annihilation, Tamir, and Score left into a 3v4. And the T side holding his post plant is not going to be easy, but that kill certainly turns it into a more favorable position. Score, he's just a madman. A double kill. And now it's Annihilation towards upper that we turn our attentions to. He's been quiet, but this would be the perfect time. He misses a shot, and he doesn't miss often, but now he's alone in the world. It's rattling his block as he dives over the top. It's Advent shutting him down, plucking him out of the sky. And it's going to be around for ViCi. Annihilation.
No time.
There's no time? Oh, they had no kit. Oh, I didn't quite notice.
No kit.
They killed the defuse immediately, so the round has been won.
That's gutting. Just the fact that he was still alive, I think Admin got off the bomb because
the shots on the clock were landing.
Yeah, they were. And he just got off the bomb. That's all he needed to do. Big clutch coming out there. What was that shot? What? Replay, slow-mo. Wind it back, wind it back, wind it back. Assassin, who is of course our replay guy. Please wind it back after this round. That was... What was that? Well, oh my God.
Annihilation gets 1. Kaze getting a double kill though. This is the kind of round that ViCi are so good in. And well, Jam Young, he's behind, he's got the bomb. What is going on, Blair? These rounds, D13, you should not be losing these.
That's been a pretty scrappy half, I won't lie. And Jam Young, he continues to hold a W. The bomb is with... Is it with Almond? It is with Almond. It's right at his feet. And I like the decision Almond's made to relinquish it. That's big. Now score. The moment he tosses that flashbang, it's a tell. Now they know where both the players are. They know exactly where both the players are. And Jamming's going to strike. Score gets taken down. Great is trapped. What are you doing, Almond? What are you doing, Cousin? What are you doing? That's not allowed. That's not allowed. What is this madness we're witnessing, Dinko? I don't know, but here we go.
How?
Oh my god.
He gets the kill faster than the kill feed can react.
What is that shot,
Just
dude?
watch how long it takes for the kill feed to come up. And
Yeah,
that kind of shows how fast the flick is. That it reacts quicker than the kill feed. That's nuts.
The guy's faster than the game, Dinko.
He is. He is the game. He's a robot.
But also, Kaze, what the hell? What the hell was that? I knew, like, there was no way he was getting out of there because there was another player coming in from Pop Dog, below Pop Dog, but... So ridiculous, as this should be a pretty comfortable round here. But Annihilation is not done. Just gets one kill, just a constellation frag, though. With that, it's going to be 10-4 ViCi Gaming down to the final round of first half here. And Kaze, well, he still has to wield the scout, unfortunately. He doesn't have... No one had money to buy an AWP. And you know what? If you're going to be landing flying scouts like that on the ladder, we might as well. Do it.
D13. Oh my god, look how much damage is done from that Molotov. Zoking, a quick 3k, burns and barbecues, score and rid. Sprays away for the third kill. Oh my god, a fourth as well from Zoking. And a spray through the smoke. ViCi just styling on D13 in these last few rounds. And that's 11-4 now for the Chinese team, and D13. This is why I wanted them to start on the T side, so I can manage my expectations a little bit, Blair. And now we go into the second half, and well, we know D13 are good in the CT side, but how good is the question? Because they almost have to be perfect. Because ViCi are definitely going to find a couple of rounds on this T side. We know how good they are. So D13, a lot rides on this.
I don't know. I feel like they still have it in them, Dinko, but a lot of it rides on the man who's been pummeled this entire series, Annihilation. He needs to wake up. And yes, we saw that WTF flick from him earlier on, but he needs to do more. I take his name and he gets taken up by Zoking. Zoking continuing his reign of terror, Dinko. It's all falling apart. D13, they realize they're against an opponent who are a couple of levels ahead of them at the moment, unfortunately.
Well, the bomb down. Score towards the back lines, running through. Shots trying to come through the smokes, but it's going to be 12-4. Absolutely no problem here. There's no kit for D13s. They don't have a whole lot of time to play with either. And ViCi aren't giving them anything apart from death as Kaze continues his reign of terror. That's a double. Going in for the triple kill, and that's indeed what he will find. 17-8 right now, having a blinder of a game. And ViCi, I mean, they lost a couple of rounds in the first half. The economy was really never that comfortable. But they still walk away with such a convincing half lead, and now they continue it into the second with a pistol win on the T side. If they win against this force by blow, we're starting to see the last couple of rounds of this series.
Well, this is it. Do or die. If ViCi, I mean, it's looking very likely at this point, Dinko. If they win this, they, I do believe, will be placed second they'll enter the playoffs with a second seed, assuming all the other remaining matches go as expected. We're still going to be waiting for the Invictus Beyond game, which should be exciting. That's taking place tomorrow, of course. We also have Tyloo facing with Tiger as well. Some pretty big, tasty matches lined up for us tomorrow, the final day of the group stage. Even though there's not much on the line, but seeding does matter, Dinko, especially for some of these teams. Okay, there are teams like Beyond. There are teams like D13 and, you know, and on all the other guys who are here just to, you know, maybe get some experience and do something. But then for teams like Tiger, ViCi, and Tyloo, they're actually serious about making it to the majors. They have a very good chance. A lot on the line here. But 3v3 Annihilation. Can he find something, Dinko? He's missing all his shots. Oh no, Advent's gonna win the duel. What's gone wrong with Annihilation today? I think everything he had today just went into that one flick.
It's all this power mustered together just for one shot. Oh, well, at least it was fancy, but unlike
It's really good, though. God damn it. All right. Annihilation. Listen, previous map was his worst map in 3 months. It was his worst map in the entire series, in the entire PAL 2020. And right now, Train. Yeah, it's his worst map. I think, hopefully he gets a few more kills here.
I mean, it would be an absolute tragedy if we didn't get to see Annihilation on the AWP and the CT side at all. I mean, he's going to get it into the next round, hopefully. And again, will he be able to do much with it? The one score, that's nice. Just to the top of the ladder. Advent just gets teased. Oh, well. I mean, at least it's beautiful. But in the end, this round should be going in favor of ViCi. Jamyong has got 2 kills. Score, he's going to get torn apart. And all of the kills come in from ViCi very, very quickly indeed. And Annihilation, you've got to go for it. Even though you'll not get armor, you have to pick up the AWP. And it's such a terrible situation to be in if you're D13. But this is what you have to bring into the most important round of the game for you.
I'm sorry, that was just hilarious. At least one thing's for sure, Dinko. Like, this game has delivered from a purely entertainment factor.
It definitely
Maybe not as clean as a Counter-Strike, but yeah, it's been fun.
Annihilation has been the victim of quite a few embarrassing moments, but I'm sure he's happy to see that Advent has now joined the club.
Feels like just inevitable at this point, to be honest. Tyloo, here they come marching out. If you look at the radar, just look at how the smoke's blooming, the Molotovs, the timing on it. But the kills, all of them go the way of the CTs. Finally! Finally! A clean round, a perfect round from D13. And ViCi Gaming just getting just smacked down there. That's out of nowhere.
Well, that has recovered every one of the woes. They have Kevlar on Annihilation, utility in every player, kits available. Yeah, that's the round D13 needed to win, and they needed to win it exactly in that fashion. So thank you very much, ViCi. Now we've got a little bit of an opportunity for D13. If they win this round, ViCi are going to lose their money, and they're going to be down to an eco. I'm not saying that's a round they'll lose, because who knows what ViCi might do. They've looked good on these pistols. I swear for this Mongolian team, we see so many wall banks.
I was wondering whether it's like there was a flick of the edge or whatever, but Kazi, unfortunate. Score. Good for one. Won't escape. That's terrible. At least if you got a kill and survive, that'd be big. It's Raid. He pushes on up. He finds Jamyong. That's good. At least they bring it back. Now it's all going to be an Annihilation again, Dinko. He's got back right behind him. It's all about timing, and the timing was terrible, but at least he will survive. Off in hand. How many highlight moments have we seen from him from the bomb train, Dinko? And looks like we're going to need another one from him in order for them to win this one. Raid comes out. He's not expecting Zoking, but still able to recover in good fashion as Tamir finds Adam pushing into the smoke, leaving it all in the hands of Kaze, the Malaysian star. 1v2, Raid on 1 HP, Annihilation on 100, Op versus Op. And so far, Kaze has come out on top multiple times, but this time around, it's going to be Annihilation with a no-scope?
Nice.
Okay. Why would he need to no-scope that, though?
For style points.
Okay. Hey, whatever it takes, right? Okay.
It's like Kaze yesterday. Didn't have to no-scope that guy over on Vertigo.
True. You also didn't need to land the jumping. Jesus. What?
That's disgusting. That really is disgusting. Well, just pistols here for ViCi. Should be getting mowed up. And not even good pistols, just P250s and Clocks plus. So should be looking at a 7th round for D13.
Thing with Annihilation is, yes, he's barely got any kills so far in the series, but at least the kills he gets, they're memorable. Like, I remember an Annihilation, no scope. It might be just 6 kills in total, though, but hey, remember each and every one of them.
Whoa, well, this is quick. We're having a great time, getting some kills, padding those stats a little bit. 22 and 17 now, 14 to 7, D13. The money is starting to look good, so they'll be able to compete consistently now. But the thing is, for ViCi, they're only 2 rounds away from victory. They'll have a bye coming into this round. This could be map point. And D13, if they want to win in regulation, they've got to be flawless. They have to win every single one of the remaining rounds. And that is definitely going to be a difficult task. I don't think they've been able to win more than 3 rounds in a row this entire series.
You might be right there. You might actually be right. That's rough. I'll tell you though, I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna say it. There's no way D13 are gonna be able to bring this one back. They might get to double digits, they might make it close, but I still see ViCi winning this regulation.
Yeah, yeah. It's not a statement that you can really falter. So pretty convincing scoreline right now, 14-7. Alman has taken a good bit of damage on board, and I mean, they do have utility left over, but not on all of the players. There's one smoke on Kaze, smoke on Advent, and that's it right now. So limited utility for ViCi. And we'll call for them to rely upon their individual ability in terms of winning these aim duels. And Tamir, he's into a sandwich, holding on as the players from ViCi gather in T-Con. But more setting up the final smokes as they want to hit in towards this A bomb site for an explosive play. Smokes down. Tamir, this position should be good for at least one. I don't see a world in which ViCi can clear him. Then again, there we go. And it's going to be Tamir taking that one kill. Peeks to the right side, but he has gone down. Advent with the trip, and now they need to get a move on. 18 seconds left. Bomb still not being planted right now. Bit of an issue coming up for them. Mr. Cap playing in towards Helder, clearing the bomb site quickly. His score goes down, but the bomb's on the floor. It is on the floor right now, and ViCi need to find it. They're on towards it. They sprint to collect that bomb, and they get it planted. It's going to be down in the nick of time. And now Annihilation and Mr. Cap, a 2 versus 3 retake of the A bomb site. Mr. Cap has been so patient, but it's not going to pay off for him. And now it's just Annihilation. 1 versus 3. Oh my. He's moving so quickly, can't see the connector play, but eventually he will clock him and take him down. And now Annihilation moves forward. Player on his right side, one behind him at green train as well. This is not going to be easy as he taps the bomb. He's sandwiched. And with the AWP, you cannot win those. 15-7, map and series point for ViCi Gaming.
Kaze and Alman played at perfection. There was no chance for Annihilation to win that one. Nice try to at least get to 1 kill, but yeah, 15-7, ViCi looking to close this one out. And gotta say for ViCi, both on Nuke as well as on Train, everyone stepped up. Sure, Jam Young had an incredible game on Nuke, but everyone was doing their job as well. Advent, Alman, Zoke, and Kaze, and over here, everyone in double digits. Kaze able to crack the 20 barrier as well. Great. Trying to aggress a little bit scary there. I'm not a big fan of that aggression, especially when you're alone towards the B bomb site. No one nearby to help flash you out or whatever. Tamir, I don't know about this, Tamir. I don't know about this. You show him, Jam. You tell him he can't do that to you.
Well, Rit He's already up in the brown halls. He's going to start walking forward, and around the corner is Jam Young with Advent in behind him alongside Kaze. So the spray comes through, and Jam Young is just so quick in those kind of situations where he just flicks and immediately takes the head right off rip. Moves forward, but Kaze is quick on the trigger towards the bottom ramp, and ViCi just hammering the final nails into the coffin. And now it's just Mr. Cap, the last victim of the ViCi players. And his life may be a little prolonged, but he runs into the open, and Soaking's there for the headshot. It's 16-7. ViCi with a convincing series win, 2-0, and that should be confirming them as second.